Hey fellas, Georgia boy here, down in the shop today, and just got my youngest son's new rifle set up. It is a Savage 110 Hunter in 243 Winchester. It's got the AccuFit stock back here that you can adjust the length of pull and the comb height. Of course, it's got the Accu trigger. And the 110 comes with the Accu stock with the 3D bedding system. And it's been a long time since I've had a Savage. I had 2 years ago, one that was made in the 70s and one I bought new in the 90s. It was a 110 with a wood stock. And you know, just a utilitarian type of rifle. We can get the job done. But I can remember the wrist of the gun here and the pistol grip of that rifle was like a 2x4. But these new rifles here, this new stock is really impressive, and I hope that 3D bedding system is as nice as they say it is. So anyway, I put a EGW scope base on it, 0 MOA. I don't have a need for 20 MOA base here. I've been putting the Nikon scopes on all my rifles here lately. I used to outfit them with Leopolds, and Leopold makes a good scope, but they just kept creeping up and creeping up and creeping up, and finally I just didn't see the value in it for as many rifles as I would do, so I switched over to Nikon. And for hunting here in the southeast, that's plenty of scope. Had good luck with them, with the BDC reticle and the app and all. I liked all that, but again, Nikon quit making scopes, as most folks know by now. And so I looked around to try to find a scope in the same price range and same quality as the Nikons I was buying. And what I ended up with is a Vortex Crossfire 2. This is a 4x12x44. The Nikons I were buying were 4x12x40, so this has got a little bigger objective. It's a good clear scope. I don't know nothing about them. We'll see how it works out, but it looks fine to me. Now, when I bought this scope, when I ordered it from Midway, they were having some kind of special deal, and you got a set of free rings. And I got these Vortex medium height rings with it for free. And so I put them on there, and it was a little higher than I wanted. But I had a set of these Weaver Classic quad locks, medium heights, and they lowered it down to where I liked it. And this is the second or third gun I've used these on, and these are like $10 rings. I've got them on my 708. I've never had any issue with them. I like them. So I'll turn the camera around and give you a look at it. I know it looks like the scope is touching there, but it's not. And it has a field crown out on the muzzle. 9 1/4 twist, and so wait too long, we'll see how it shoots. Some other stuff. I got a Lee loader in 243. I got a Lee 4 die set and a collet die. Got some 243 Starline brass. Picked up some Rotumbo, some 4895 and some 3031. I've got some of these Hornady 105 AMAX. Now, I don't think they make this bullet anymore. They changed it, but I bought those on clearance at Academy for like 12 bucks. The box was damaged, so we'll shoot them. But what I'll do is I've got some cheap factory Winchester ammo that I'll put through the gun, get it sighted in, get a box of ammo through it, and then we'll start loading for it. Let's see. I use these little Lee shell holder and case length gauge in the cutter to trim brass. Yeah, that works good for me. There's a bunch of different ways, you know, to trim brass. I took my cutter and put it in a old Craftsman screwdriver, and so that works good. But one thing, trimming them by hand, it really wore your hand out quick, and I have chucked it up in a cordless drill, and that was kind of clumsy. I was knocking the drill over, or you know, tightening up the shell holder took a little longer than I liked. So what I ended up doing was buying the Lee zip trim, and saw it on Chapin's video, and instead of using the shell holders on it with each caliber, I bought the Lee universal 3-jaw chuck to put on there. So maybe I'll do a couple of pieces of brass for you and let you see how that works. Alright, so you want to adjust your chuck to accept whichever cartridge you're trimming, and then you're not turning it several times to get it to tighten up. That slows the process. You just want to be able to put it in, give it a little turn, and out. And what I have here is some 30/30 brass that I have resized, and so seems to go pretty good. Now I just mounted it to a board and clamp it to the table. There's my trimmings. Done. So I clamp and set it out of the way. Alright, so here before long, maybe next week, I'll get this rifle to the range and get some rounds through it, start working up some loads. I really want to, I want to shoot the Spear 100 grain boat tail soft point in it. Midway was out when I made this order, but I like those bullets, those Spear bullets. They're cheap enough, they're accurate enough, they make a good hunting bullet. I like them in my 708, and so hopefully in a week or so we'll be at the range with this one and the 08 and working up some loads and seeing how this new rifle will shoot. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Y'all take care.